Hi, welcome back to another exciting episode of Ask Coach Matthew. We'd like to thank Coach Rachel for the excellent question regarding working with the target forward in a 5 midfield formation for her U17 girls team. And take a look at the session we've put together. Don't forget to subscribe for weekly updates to Ask Coach Matthew. Check it out. So let's take a look at the session. The session is a 6v5 attacking session with a numerical advantage for the attacking team, so they have a numerical advantage in the offense. We haven't placed any restrictions when the team can cross over the midfield line or the amount of touches that they have. We've left it free. The reason behind that is, as the attacking team, the keeper plays the ball out, the attacking team starts attacking. If one of the players decides to dribble into the attack over the midfield line, then obviously the defender marking the one player has to transition over, which opens the pass for the forward in the attacking half. So we've left that open, but those are variations that you could add, and we'll talk about that in a few seconds. The possession game is a 6v5 as mentioned. 3 defenders in this half, 1 defender on the other half, and a keeper. So technically you have a 2v1 defensive advantage on the other side. What we're looking for now is the movement of our forwards, how they transition left and right, checking back, checking forwards. When this entry pass is played in, so they're working on their timing. They're watching the possession of the team, moving, trying to create space, and then that entry pass gets played in, and then the team transitions to offense. When we transition to the inside the box, one of the players then stays to give their numerical advantage obviously on the other side. Variations that you could do, as mentioned earlier, you can make a variation where the pass from your half has to go directly to the forward first before you go into attack. So then that changes the dynamics of how you would like to attack. Another variation is you can make it where you're actually saying you're playing with 2 forwards. So now you're working with your 2 forwards and 2 defenders and work with your forwards on how to move. You can set it up with, if you want just 3 midfielders in the midfield, and then set it up that way where you're working with your 2 midfielders. Variations with how you expand the field. In our situation, we've gone basically just use the natural markings of the field, use the penalty box line, and we've reflected that twice. So we're 20 yards, 20 meters from the stand-up of our measurement. That basically we're now focusing on the final third of our attacking. Enjoy the session, enjoy the variation, let your players play. You can limit the touches that they have. You can say 1 or 2 touches, just let the ball move, or give them the freedom to be creative, to dribble. The other aspect of this session that makes it very, very fun is both teams can attack and defend at the same time. So if the defending team wins the ball, they can then attack on a counter-attack going the other direction if they score. So now this makes it into a game situation. We always start in our session the ball on the offensive side just to give, because we're trying to get more offensive repetition and practice for our offensive team. So that's the logic behind doing that. Enjoy the session, leave some comments. Don't forget to subscribe to Ask Coach Matthew for weekly updates.